to do my best Ronald Jenkins impersonation. Hello, YouTubes. I absolutely love that guy. He's amazing. This is your host, the Mad Bag, with another Mad Bag Gamer production. More Companions quest. I just completed 2 Radiant quests, and I believe I'm ready to start the next actual quest. So if that's true, this next quest should be identical for me as it will be for you. No random location, random people, random loots, and all that stuff. I'm looking for work, Yela.
And there is more work to be done. But I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man. But don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
Kodlak might not like Blood's Honor is the quest I just started. Kodlak might not like our crusade against the Silver Hand. For all intents and purposes, the Silver Hand is an honorable group of people who attack only monsters. And the Companions don't really have a qualm with them, except that the Companions are a bunch of monsters. Kodlak wants to get rid of the curse, the werewolfism, the lycanthropy, I should say. So it's likely that he will not like the fact that we've been wiping out Silver Hand. Hello, Kodlak.
Thank you for coming.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, youngling. Have a seat.
Okay. Oh, the pie. Oh man, the jumping pie.
I hear you've been busy of late.
Yale and I work to avenge Score's death.
Your hearts are full of grief, and my own weeps at the loss of Skjor. But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue for some time. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves?
I haven't. The cycle of retaliation he talks about might indicate that the Silver Hand are really going to hate the Companions now. They're going to come at us with reckless abandon. Score said it was a blessing from her scene. Vilkas said it was a curse laid upon the ancient Companions. Let's go with this one. Curse.
The boy has a nugget of truth, but the reality is more complicated than that. It always is.
Oh, always. So what is the truth then?
The Companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven.
Witches.
If the Companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hirsine, we would be granted great power.
And they became werewolves.
They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived.
But aren't you more powerful now?
The witches didn't lie, of course. But it's more than our bodies.
Our spirit.
The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hirsine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home.
Honorable enough? Is there a way to cure yourself?
That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witch's magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity.
Am I to do this alone?
You shall have no shield, brother, this time. But the spirit of Ysgramor goes with you to restore the honor of his legacy.
Great, the spirit of Ysgramor.
Talos guide you.
How well can he cleave witch heads? That's all I need to know. Probably not terribly well. Oh, the jumping pie. I gotta get away from that thing. Alright, so for some reason I want to talk to Yela just to see if she has any interesting dialogue about this. For some reason, I have a feeling she may. Also, given that I'm going to be fighting witches, I think I'm going to try to draw up some resist magicka potions before I head out I don't see Yayla. I'm not gonna pursue it.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar.
I would like to talk to her, but oh well. Wonder left unsought. So, as I said, I'm going to do a little alchemy. I will probably detail real quick the ingredients that I'm going to use to slap a potion together. I might try to make a couple health potions too, or maybe even just buy some. I'm kind of alright in gold. Oh, and before I forget, one other thing. I did do a little bit of play off camera with this character. I'm trying to go through the main storyline and get the Dragon Rin shout, because it's just so... It's not useful. It is required to be able to take out dragons as a melee. But I got another level, and I actually went up the one-handed tree and got this dual-wielding power attacks do 50% bonus damage, and oh my god, it's huge. It is amazing. We'll be seeing some of that soon. I was able to buy a couple potions, a few health, and then a few resist magic. And then I was able to find some ingredients that will allow me to make some. I expect mine to be really weak, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. So to make a resist magic potion, the potential ingredients, bleeding crown, chicken's egg, crimson nernroot, hograven claw, lavender, nernroot, tundra cotton, void salts, and wisp wrappings. Let me grab 2 of those and see what strength I've got here. Bleeding crown, I have some of those. Chicken's egg, I may or may not. I don't think I have any of those, actually. Crimson nernroot, I know I don't have any of. Hograven claw, I don't expect. Hograven claw, I do actually have one. Let's throw it in there. Let's throw a third in here, just for poops and giggles. Lavender. Lavender is one. Lavender. I know I got some lavender. 26. Holy crap. Okay, so this is going to reveal some effects. And I only had the 1 claw, so it's going to take that back off. And actually, let's uncheck lavender. Let's see if I can get the next 3 just to reveal the effect on them as well. After lavender, it goes nernroot. And then tundra cotton. I know I got some tundra cotton. And I know I got some void salts or wisp wrappings. I have void salts. Let's do that. Boom! Holy crap, look at all those effects. I have a feeling that that's going to be a poison. Magicka is increased. Resist 4% of Magicka. Holy crap. Causes 9 points of poison damage. Yeah, so I don't even know that that's worth really doing. And 4%, I don't know that that's worth even making more of these. So there's that much anyway. Jerk, jerk, jerk. Let's go see about owning up some witches. Glenmoral Coven is crazy far away from all of my travel points. Ah, crap. I'm half tempted to go buy a horse, but that's not going to happen. I guess this is probably the closest thing. Oh, running, here I go. I'm getting close to the coven. I may chop the video for just a second more as I run on, but I wanted to kind of take a look at some of this terrain because it's getting pretty roughly broken. So there's a road that comes right through here. There's another one that comes up through here as well. It's got all kinds of points. I would hope to God that you guys have something closer, and I kind of made a mistake not revealing any other areas as I came over. I really should have done that. But I'm well off the road, just off up the mountain, and I've had to cross just some rough rocky terrain. It looks like for the most part I can come straight at the coven from the east side though. So we're going to see how that goes. Matter of fact, I'm probably just about to discover it any second now. Right here. It is around the next rock. Oh, and cliff walking to the coven. I can even see the fires. It has to pop up. Ah, there it is. Okay, so what do we got? We got some hanging taproot. Interesting, interesting. All kinds of bones. Whew, it's nasty looking. Let's go in. And let's get ready to beat down. Alright, I think I want to put... let's just go ahead and drink one of these potions of health. I got a bunch of them. Health increased by 20, sure. I want to put a resist magic. Here's one up here. 15%. I've got a 10%. Let's use the weaker one first. Well, I've got a 4% actually. Let's just drink the 4% and put my 10% and my 15% on the quick menu. Just so I don't have to come in here. There it is. And let's see if we can't dead us some witches. I feel like there's something in here. Ah, there's a chest. I almost didn't see it. Novice? Very easy. Very, very easy indeed. 60 gold in the pocket. Hogravens, I should have known. Glenmora witches. Oh, and spiders too? I am glad. Oh, what? I only have one. What is going on? I only have one sword equipped. Why? That was an unnecessary amount of damage I just took right there. I did 2 one-handed power attacks. What the crap? That's special. I have no stamina now. Sweet. And apparently my shout's already run out. That's awesome as well. And she's healing. This is going to be an awesome run. I have just wonderful feelings already about how this is going to go. And I'm probably still not alone. I don't see any screaming Hagraven right at the moment. Let's collect a Glenmora Witch's head. Return to Kodlak. I want to say there's a bonus. And it has to do with collecting a lot more than one head. Although he did just chastise me about hitting up the silver hand too thoroughly, too heavily. Bleeding crown, as we just recently found out. Did I take something I didn't mean to? There's some other stuff there still, I think, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's all alchemical reagents, of which I don't necessarily need a lot of. Alright, more witches. Let me hit this quest up real quick just to see here. Optional, wipe out the Glenmora witches. I am going to go with the option. You always get better rewards when you complete optional objectives. So it looks like I've got 2 paths here. There's one right under this little wooden bridge, and there's one over here. They might loop together. They might both be their own dead ends. Alright, I do not have... I got it on my quick menu though, so I don't need to go in there. Drought of Resist Magic, using it. Can I jump over this rock? I think I can. Let's try that. Oh yeah. Screw you, spider! And witch. Alright, and the shout's gotta come in. She scratched at me, and I got away from her. And down she goes. Okay, so another witch bites the dust. An empty goat? What? They hollowed out a goat. Why would they do such a thing? Enchanter's table. I do not need the table for anything. I do need some witch heads, though. Let's take that witch head. Yeah. That sounded all types wrong. Not at all whatsoever what I meant. Although I did go ahead and finish off the A Night to Remember quest, so I don't know. Maybe that's not too terribly far away from accuracy. God only knows what happened on that night. And more witches. More witches? More witches. Not man witches, no, more witches. One more witch? Oh, she wants to die fast. I can feel it. She wants to die quick, because I'm swinging quick. Oh! What? Right through the head. Yeah! These swords are so wide that almost all of the fatality animations look goofy one way or another. With this character, at least while he's holding these swords. Whoa! What is going on here? She wants to dance. Her headless corpse wants to get down. Actually, it had a problem with getting down. It had to stand back up. Okay, let me check my local map. Local map says there is another witch. And another witch. Okay, so I still have 2 more. Do I have the healing on? Yeah. It puts the healing on its skin. That accent was not at all accurate. But that's okay. I don't think he really had an accent. Maybe like a redneck accent, if anything. An accent? He didn't have no fancy words he spoken. Come here, witch. I do not have resist magic on, so I hope... Yeah, claw at me. That's a great plan. Just claw at me. That's clearly the most powerful attack you've got. Throwing frickin' fireballs. No, you should claw at me. There has got to be a chest down here. Oh, I'm swimming. I'm swimming. I don't think I can swim anywhere. Chest? Chest? Anything? Chesticles? No? Chesties? Anywhere? No? Nothing? Nothing? Oh, come on. You're joking me. This might be one of the only bodies of water in Skyrim that doesn't hold treasures. Oh, and it does trap you. Okay, nope, nope, I'm out. Everything is okay. Yes. Da. One more. Then I can take a bag full of witch heads to Kodlak. And maybe, just maybe, he can use them to lift his curse. Where's this other... There's one more... Maybe. Yeah, okay. I think it's up over here. Up over here, up over here. Yeah. Finding it. Getting them done. Here. Witchy. And spider. I do not want your poison, spider. Oh, I do not want your fireball, witch. Come here, spider. Me and you, one-on-one. Mano y mano. Hey, hombre. Yeah. Down he goes. I probably didn't even need to use a power attack because he was just a wee little guy. He's just a cute little guy. Woohoo, woohoo. Oh, you know I'm a companion, huh? Can you smell my wolf blood? I did have somebody in town say something about needing to bathe, that I smelled like a wet dog. I thought that was really funny. Oh! That looked like a decapitation, although no, it was not. Her head is intact. Now it's not! Oh, I think I just found out what happened to that other corpse. So when you take the head out of her inventory, it actually removes the head from her model, from the body laying there on the ground. That's actually really cool. That's a cool amount of coding to go through just to make that a touch more realistic. So I'm thinking, let me go first person here for a second. I want not the wooden bowl. I want all the stuff. Oh, I took the wooden bowl anyway. Crap. There's a book there I didn't even see. I don't want the empty wine bottle. Anything but the wine bottle? Okay, I'm out of here. What was I saying? Oh, yes, that weird glitch where there was a Hagraven corpse standing up. So apparently it changes the model whenever you take the head out of her inventory. And that change in model probably resets its active animation. And so with that one body, apparently it did not reset correctly. Interesting. I like that they actually remove the head from the body when you take it out of the inventory. That is pretty cool. That is a bit of realism provisioning that you don't often see in games. Of course, the Elder Scrolls games are known for their provisions towards realism. Incredibly realistic games. You can pick up a spoon and a dinner plate in anybody's house, and it has weight. It'll weigh you down. If you pick up too many spoons, guess what? You can't run anymore. You can only walk. Very cool stuff. I remember the first time in Morrowind when I walked into somebody's house. Well, actually, I think I lockpicked somebody's house right there in, holy crap, what's the name of that first village in Morrowind that you get off the boat in? I don't remember. Anyway, I walked into somebody's house and like the table was set. There was a plate there and it had food on it. It had like an apple, a potato, and then like a hunk of meat or something, like horker meat. I don't know. They didn't have horker meat, I don't think, in Morrowind, but it had food on it. There was silverware on the table, and I went up to it and I was like, "What?" And it's all items. You hover it, and it's all you can see it all. And we're watching this loading screen because I'm ranting. I was amazed though. I just started picking stuff up and I was like, holy crap, it's got everything. Like everything's actually in the game. It's there. There's a tin can laying on the ground. That stuff's too awesome. That level of realism is nothing short of amazing. I will be watching nothing. The guards will be asking me to stop shouting. I will be blowing them off. Let me snatch my shrine. As I've said before, anytime you pass... What?
Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack your bastard. We got most of them. I think a few stragglers made it out.
Doesn't this make it pretty clear to everybody else here that you guys are all werewolves? I mean, why are the Silver Hand attacking you?
These two aren't problem.
Silver Hand.
Interesting.
Finally had the nerve to attack your
These
bastard.
two aren't a problem
We got
anymore.
most of them.
I guess I'll just proceed inside and see what went down. That is incredibly ballsy, though. I was doing Kodlak's bidding.
I hope it was important, because it means you weren't here to defend him.
You were?
Silverhand.
What went wrong?
They finally found enough courage to attack your Vasker.
Oh,
We fought
no.
them off.
Oh, no.
The old man, Kodlak, he's dead.
Was anyone else hurt?
No, but they made off with all our fragments.
Oh, all of them?
But you and I are going to reclaim them.
Oh.
We will bring the battle to their chief cap.
I
There will be
hope
none
they haven't
left
spread them out.
living to tell their stories. Only songs of Jorvaskr will be sung. We will avenge Kodlak, and they will know terror before the end.
Completed Blood's Honor. So I'm thinking, yeah, started Purity Revenge. Okay, so I'm going to have to overlap some footage, it looks like. Alright, well, that's going to end this episode. I guess I'll look around real quick and loot some this is Kodlak, isn't it? Yep. They've got him ready to, I don't know, I guess they might burn him or something. Talk to Aethys. He looks a little hurt. Nobody else was hurt, Vilkas said. No, you're wrong. Aethys is kind of messed up. He's lying on the ground holding his arm. That's never a good sign. People don't lie on the ground holding their limbs when they actually feel great. Okay, I don't think anybody else got to the bottom. I don't think I'm going to go through that. Okay, anyway, that concludes this episode. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next.